Did you know with Barbal?
I'm sure you're all aware of the fact that Shillong has been referred to as the Scotland of the East. But have you ever wondered how this came about? Well, I did a bit of research and came across a book written by Major Adam White, who had worked in close tandem with David Scott, a political agent to the Governor General of the Northeast Frontier. And he wrote a memoir of the late David Scott, Esquire. And there is a sentence, rather a paragraph, which I'd like to quote. We arrived in the evening at Nongkhlaw, which we found an inconsiderable village perched on the top of a hill. The aspect of the country reminded me much of the beautiful steep hills in the south of Scotland.
In which year did David Scott arrive at Nongkhlaw?
This was 1826. They had arrived at Nongkhlaw on the 1st of November, 1826.
Was there any reason behind David Scott's visit to Nongkhlaw?
They had come in order to try to find ways and means of connecting the hills with the plains of what we know today as Bangladesh. That was the basic intent of the mission.
Why did David Scott and his party seek a new location beyond Nongkhlaw?
The initial plan was for them to station themselves in and around Nongkhlaw. But after a certain point of time,
reports came of laborers working under the British coming into direct conflict with the local people and especially misbehaving with the women folk. That led to the Great Uprising, which culminated on the 4th of April 1829, leading to the well-known Nongkhlaw Massacre. After a few rounds of negotiations, the center of activities shifted to Sohra, more so in the light of the arrival of Reverend Thomas Jones I.
I would strongly recommend that you read books like these in order for you to familiarize yourselves with the history of these hills so that you have more reason to be proud of your legacy and to contribute meaningfully to the present and the future of these hills.